Amazing goals, humorous press conferences, and bizarre fan behavior are just a few of the entertaining on- and off-ice happenings in the NHL. The year 2022 gave us some incredible experiences that we will never forget. Here are the NHL moments from 2022 that went viral the most. Jordan Binnington hurls his bottle of water. The Colorado Avalanche faced off against the St. Louis Blues in May 2022 as they embarked on their historic Stanley Cup run. Jordan Binnington's stick swing in the direction of Nazem Kadri earlier in the season was already a viral event in and of itself. But this latest viral incident far surpasses that. In the game, Kadri sprinted after a loose puck and crashed into Binnington. This is the perfect recipe for a go-viral moment. You have Nazem Kadri, a player who has received multiple suspensions, crash into a goalie that appears to struggle with self-control. And during a post-game interview, Jordan Binnington angrily hurls his water bottle at Kadri, creating a viral moment. This is how it all turned out. I believe their weak side defenseman approached me and slightly bumped me, which is what caused the collision. I sincerely hope he is okay. He may have simply thrown a water bottle my way, but I'm not sure. Yet, wow, really, there wasn't much I could do. Binnington was questioned about throwing his water bottle, and this is his response. I catch him sort of conducting an interview. I was in a knee brace and was limping down the hallway when they were grinning and laughing. I felt like it was a divine opportunity. So I just threw the empty water bottle at them, like 2 feet away from this hole. It landed. There is what it is. Jack Eichel scores a goal for Buffalo. If you are unfamiliar with the story of Eichel, let me quickly set the scene. For the Sabres, Michael played for 6 seasons. He was their star player and the team's captain. But after several years of failure and eventual harm, his relationship with the business quickly deteriorated. In this way, he reached the Vegas Golden Knights. The way he left the team had an adverse effect on how fans felt about him. As a result, when he returned to Buffalo, the supporters let him know. Alex Tuch squares off against Tage Thompson in an eye-to-eye confrontation. In his opening game back, Eichel failed to score. He did, however, respond to boos from the Sabres supporters with this. Many of us have heard of this location, but were surprised by the level of crowd intensity and alcohol consumption. Since there was probably a mix, it was a nice tribute, as you are aware. Furthermore, I had a large number of supporters in this place. They must be booing because they wish I was still here because there are so many people here who were bullies of me. I'm uncertain. The following time, Eichel was in Buffalo. He made sure to signal to the crowd after putting the puck in the goal. He remembered all the alcohol from the previous game. Not only that, but did he score a goal just once? Eichel, however, scored a hat trick to win the game. Zamboni being driven by Marshawn Lynch. Any action Marshawn Lynch takes will undoubtedly go viral, it is safe to say. He enjoys everything he does and has a natural sense of humor. Marshawn Lynch made a 2022 investment in the Seattle Kraken and rode in the Zamboni for a victory lap, performing donuts at center ice. The White House is visiting the Tampa Bay Lightning. On this channel, politics are not discussed. But we need to discuss it when the President of the United States plays hockey. The Tampa Bay Lightning was at the White House in May 2022 to celebrate their Stanley Cup victory. Biden is full of viral moments, much like Marshawn Lynch, but in a more embarrassing way, and he did not let us down in this instance. Hear him express his gratitude to NHL President Gary Bettman. I'd like to express my gratitude to Commissioner Gary Bettman for coming as well. True, he gave Bettman the title of Batman, one of my favorite moments on this list. Though perhaps he just got confused, he was thinking of Commissioner Gordon when he saw the word commissioner. Alternatively, he may not have been able to read that well, or perhaps he was just distracted by Batman. The duckface Austin Matthews. The Pittsburgh Penguins are his opponent. Austin Matthews crashed into his own net and, using only his face, completely lifted it off the pegs. he heads straight to the dressing room after the incident and loses a tooth on stage. The good news is that Matthews didn't even need to pay for Botox because he had a duck face. Nowadays, people on TikTok would kill for that. The viral moment occurred after Austin Matthews responded angrily to a reporter who had asked a completely ridiculous question, not when he crashed into the internet. "Yeah, I saw the crossbar and I just thought, I think it'd be a great idea if I just put my face right through it and see what happens." Great question then, I suppose. Nadia Popovici. She's a 22-year-old aspirant to a medical degree. Oncology wards were where Nadia Popovici had previously volunteered. Consequently, she was watching the Vancouver Canucks game from behind the bench. Brian Hamilton, the assistant trainer, was visible to her and had a mole that may have been cancerous on the back of his neck. In order to attract his attention, Nadia wrote a message on a note using the Notes app on her phone in an effort to get Brian's attention. After performing a biopsy, she eventually succeeded in getting his attention, which is a good thing. It was determined that the mole was an early-stage malignant melanoma. When the Canucks posted this on social media, Brian immediately went looking for Nadia so he could thank her. Brian Red Hamilton, the assistant equipment manager for the Vancouver Canucks, is my name. I need the assistance of the hockey community in my search for someone very special. I'm trying to locate this woman because you've changed my life, and I want to find you to express my sincere gratitude. Thanks to the successful social media post, the two were able to meet at the very next game. "Hi, hello. Good to meet you, by the way. Shaking is acceptable to you? Thank you a lot. Many thanks. What the heck? When I learned about everything, I was in shock. I'm so sorry. You must have realized by now that you receive a lot of text messages. You deserve each and every one without a doubt. I really don't, but I want to thank you." The Stanley Cup celebration in Colorado Avalanche. A number of viral moments from the Colorado Avalanche's celebration tour were created to honor a valiant Stanley Cup victory. To start, before the cup could even leave the ice, the team dented it. For the customary team picture, right winger Nicholas Aube-Kubel was bringing the cup in, but as he was doing so, he fell and slammed it straight down onto the ice. Second, a schedule for delivering the Stanley Cup to each winner's home is actually in place. However, due to a scheduling error, the cup was actually delivered to the wrong residence. Then there is Avalanche player Curtis McDermott, who may have pushed him a little too far during the late-night bar celebration he put on for the spectators. However, the force of the momentum sent him flying back to the ground. Fortunately, the fall did not cause any damage to the cup, but I'm certain Curtis felt it in the morning. Kodak Black in the box seats. Now, I feel like this is a first for the NHL. But if you can recall another occasion when it appeared that someone was having, let's say, a intimate time in a box suite at an NHL game. At the Florida Panthers game, rapper Kodak Black was caught on multiple occasions getting a little too intimate with a friend. But it was later established that he wasn't really engaging in sexual activity in the box suite. Simply put, they were staking out each other's party zones. Why did I just refer to it as a party zone? I really don't want YouTube to flag this video. So perhaps from now on we should just use that term. They were twerking and grinding on each other's party zones. So yeah, Trevor Zegras and the talent show. Given that it was the best shootout goal ever scored in NHL skills competition history, this had to be the top of the list. The league's best hands, Trevor Zegras, showed off his inventiveness during the shootout. In all honesty, I hope to continue to witness this level of originality. In addition to wearing the uniform of an average Joe, he also put on the blindfold and pulls off the coolest move I've ever seen while dodgeballs are being thrown at him. But he doesn't seem to mind. He's wearing a blindfold and going through the motions. How in the world can anyone give him a 9 when that must be a perfect score? I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any update from us.